Thank you all for coming and welcome to the first meeting of Reclaiming Our Schools. We have come together today to say no to the takeover of our schools. The threat is real and highly probable that the Commissioner will move to place our schools into receivership. The incident that caused our need for immediate action is that the state review of our schools scheduled for April has been moved up to next week. This would allow the state and the entity that it deems more time to ready the schools for a complete takeover. What will transpire is unclear, because in this game, the Commissioner makes the rules and determines the consequences. We do know that the mayor, city council, school committee, and people in Holyoke will lose control of their own schools. A little piece of democracy. There would no longer be public accountability. In our new governor's inaugural address last week, he said, "And while traditional public schools will always be the backbone of education, we need more high-performing public charter schools in underperforming dual school systems to complement them." I guess the public education is only the backbone of middle and upper class communities. We must not doubt the fate of our cities if we fail to take action immediately. As a high school mathematics teacher, I teach 2 classes of our most struggling students. In one class, over half the students do not live with either their mother or their father. Many are homeless, in foster care, or group homes. Many are struggling with daily needs and trauma. There is so much these students need to learn and heal from, but our curriculum, climate, and threats dictate that I spend all of my time teaching them to do things like factor and solve quadratic equations. How I would love to teach them measurement through cooking and sewing, and teach them algebra through spreadsheet applications and geometry through design, but time does not allow this. I must spend my time teaching to the next standard or test, or helping a student catch up because they just came to this school from the eastern part of the state, since they are homeless. It is true that Holyoke lags in test scores, but the entire system is rigged against the best interests of our students and city. Just this week, I had one of my Hispanic students say to me, "White kids are smarter." And to another student, I inquired why he has been absent 3 out of the last 5 days, and he said, "It's cold and I have to walk far. I can't get a bus pass. We can't afford one. The cold makes my psoriasis worse. I don't want it to get on my face, and my mom doesn't have a car." Our students need more than test prep factories. Our precious children deserve more than a few percentage points on a biased test. I urge all of you to research the consequences of receivership and charter schools in cities such as Lawrence, New Orleans, Newark, Philadelphia, Chicago, and Buffalo. Do not be swayed by the metrics that the powerful want you to look at, but read the experiences from children and educators. Discover what is really lost when schools are transformed into a corporate model for corporate profit, where all that matters is test scores. This is our city. These are our children. No one knows our children more than the adults, the people who choose to live here and love them. Our children